Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. Today I want to talk about the simple art of eating. Whenever we talk about eating food, whenever we talk about consuming clean nutrition, we think about fruits, we think about vegetables, we think about nuts, seeds, lentils. Okay, it's always about the food. But there is also an art of eating food, the way we eat our food. You can have the best diet in the world, but if you're not chewing your food, you are not getting maximum benefits of the nutrition from the food that you're eating. A lot of people spend a lot of money on organic food and organic vegetables, and that's all good. But then they gulp their food down. They don't chew it. They don't understand that by chewing your food and mixing it with saliva, you can basically digest better, assimilate better, and absorb better. But the biggest problem is people eating food when they're stressed. What we're going to do today is learn the power of vitamin O. A lot of people watching this video already know what vitamin O is. Vitamin O is vitamin oxygen. The power of oxygen when it comes to eating your meal. We need to understand that oxygen controls every single function at a cellular level in the human body. If you have less oxygen, let's say for example, it's lunchtime right now and you're stressed out. When you're stressed out, you don't breathe the right way. Think about it. When you're stressed out, you have shallow breathing. So that's less oxygen going into your system. That keeps you in the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight and flight. When you eat your meals, you're supposed to be in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. Like that part of the nervous system says, rest and digest. When we're eating food, when we're relaxing, when we're preparing for sleep, we need to be in the parasympathetic nervous system. If we're in the sympathetic nervous system, it becomes a struggle. A lot of us think that we're stressed out, we're eating, we're not digesting most of the food. And when you're stressed and you eat, you'll find you have more acidity, more indigestion, more flatulence, more gas. But when you're relaxed and you eat your food, okay, everything works better. Digestion, the secretion of digestive enzymes, acids, assimilation, extraction of nutrients from the food that you eat, and absorption. So when you eat, you need to be in the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, how do you get into the parasympathetic nervous system? Let's say you're stressed out right now, but it's lunchtime. So we use the power of oxygen, vitamin O. It's a vitamin that every one of us must take before our meals. So what you do is you sit in front of your food. It's a great habit to bless your food. You can say a prayer, or you can just give thanks for the food that you eat. When you are grateful for anything, you change the energy between you and that thing or that person or that particular food. When you bless your food, you're blessing an energy that gets into your body. That's number one. Always bless your food. And after your meal, always give thanks for your food. We all know this. Our moms taught us, our dads taught us, our ancestors taught about it. It's simple wisdom that we forget to practice. That's number one. Number two, before you start eating, take 6 deep breaths. Simple. You can close your eyes and you can offer your thanks and gratitude while you're doing this. Inhale. As you inhale, your belly rises like a balloon. Think of a balloon. Diaphragmatic breathing is very simple. Just think of a balloon. What happens when you blow air into a balloon? It inflates. What happens when you deflate the balloon? The air comes out. Think of your stomach as a balloon. When you inhale, your stomach should rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, okay, your chest will collapse and then your stomach will deflate. Okay, the carbon dioxide comes out. So all I want you to do, if you can't do 6 deep breaths because you're too busy making billions of dollars, or you have that private jet to catch, whatever it is, if you're too busy, do 3 deep breaths. Okay, because by changing the way you breathe, moving from shallow breathing to long inhales and exhales, you move from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest, and then begin to eat your meals. So you do vitamin O before your meals. It's nice to do it after your meals, because what do we usually do after a meal? We jump up, pick up the phone, or get straight back into meetings. Center it down again. 6 deep breaths. Or if you're that billionaire, 3 deep breaths. But a lot of our billionaires are actually doing 6 to 12 deep breaths because they make time for their health. Anyway, coming back to that. So before the meal, your prayers, your gratitude for your food, 6 deep breaths, vitamin O. After your meal, thanks for your food. Slow down, 6 deep breaths again, and then get back to your work, get back to your day. It's very important for you to understand that this is a very powerful art of eating. And then there's chewing your food and everything else. The second thing that you want to remember is your breath. Okay, inhale. Let's say your inhale is about 3 seconds. Try to keep your exhale double of it, 6 seconds. If your inhale is 4 seconds, make your exhale 8 seconds. Prepare yourself. Your body has to be relaxed to eat, because when you're in the sympathetic nervous system, the body actually slows down digestion, sometimes shuts it down. You don't have the mechanisms to support the food that you are eating. So it literally becomes useless. That's why emotional eating, it makes us feel good at a psychological level, because we get the taste of sugar and salt, but we don't feel good in our stomachs after emotionally eating, because the system isn't designed to break down food, digest food when we're stressed, when we're in the sympathetic nervous system. So use the power of oxygen. Simple deep breath. You can't do 6, do 3. You can't do 3, start off with 1. Remember, small wins every day. How many little small wins can you have every day so it becomes a big win at some point? You got to keep winning every single day. So try this out. And once you do it once, twice, the third time, 10 times, it becomes a lifestyle change. It becomes part of your habit. You don't have to remind yourself to do it. Anything that you want to become good at, practice, practice, practice. So it takes you literally less than a minute to do these deep breaths and then enjoy your food. By doing this also, you will eat less without having to force yourself to eat less. Because when we're mindful with our food, we chew our food, we're in the parasympathetic nervous system, we eat exactly how much our body requires. When we're mindlessly eating our food because we're stressed out, we don't get the signal to the brain and we keep on eating more and more calories which are not needed. Any calories that are not needed, whether it's from a salad, whether it's from the healthiest food or the unhealthiest food, if the calorie has no use, it gets stored. Always remember that. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care. It's all about you.